Hey there, Emily May here, and I just wanted to share with everybody, but primarily this is a video that I am making for my niece and I have many nieces and nephews, but one of my nieces last year was pregnant with twins, and she delivered just this past August. And these were full-term babies, so she carried them all the way, all full 9 months, and they were both full-grown babies. 7.5, almost 8 pounds each, and whatever the length, I don't even know, but they were big babies, big healthy babies, which is great. But the problem is she developed a condition known as Diastasis Recti, which means that essentially the abdominal muscles, in order to accommodate the growing babies inside, plus all that excess fluid that builds up, they started to separate, and then what's inside starts to push out. And even after you've given birth, you just struggle with kind of the pooch, the belly pooch. But that is the name of the condition, and it can be healed through surgery, but you can also do some exercises to sort of start knitting those muscles back together. So I told her I would put together a video and that it would be mainly for her, but I know it's beneficial for everybody. A lot of these abdominal exercises are Pilates based, kind of Pilates inspired. And if you're just looking for, a 20-minute, I'm going to try to keep it under 20 minutes, a 20-minute core workout, abdominal workout, that doesn't put undue stress on the abdominals if you're, postpartum and you find yourself in this condition as well, or if you know somebody that has recently delivered and maybe they got that diastasis recti, you might want to pass this video along to them. But anyhow, we will just start on our backs. So come down onto a mat, hopefully kind of a cushy mat that's comfortable. And you're going to come all the way down with the knees bent and feet about hip width apart. And then just relax your head down onto the mat. Arms right here beside you. And then just draw the shoulders down away from the ears. So I don't know if you can see, but there is a little bit of a gap between my back and the floor. And partly that's because I am naturally a little more sway back or have some of that lordosis from years and years of gymnastics, but also if I'm not being conscientious about it, there's that gap. And so what we want to do is try to press the navel in towards the spine and try to feel your lower back kind of press into the mat. So we're going to start with just some abdominal breathing, trying to bring about this contraction in the abdominals. So you're going to take a big inhale breath through the nose. And when you're breathing in, just imagine the belly kind of rising upwards, almost kind of emphasizing that arch in the low back. And then on the exhale breath, as you blow all that air out through pursed lips, you're going to draw the belly down and in, try to feel your low back press into the mat. And it's not like you're super squeezing, sucking, I can't breathe anymore, but just more of sort of this firm compression around the core in the lower zone there. So then again, relax, and it's an inhale breath. Let the belly kind of rise upward, a little bit of an arch in the back. And then on the exhale breath, draw that belly down and in, flatten the back into the floor. Think navel to spine and just sort of, firming up this section of the abs. One more time. So big inhale breath, kind of let that belly rise up as the breath comes in down low. So that real deep diaphragmatic breathing. And then on the exhale, navel to spine, flatten the back, and just feel your abdominal muscles contract. So the next couple of times we do this, I don't want you to arch away. I want you to try to inhale and maintain that spinal kind of imprint, if you will, on the mat. So go ahead and assume that position. Take a big inhale breath through the nose. And then on the exhale breath, it's almost like you're knitting the rib cage together, drawing the navel down towards the spine, and again, pressing that low back into the mat. So when you relax, just don't relax too much. Do it again, inhale breath, breathing deep down low into that lower belly. And then on the exhale breath, draw that navel down towards the spine and then just press the low back firmly into the mat. So you should feel, even if you just put your hands there, some tension and some tightness in those abdominal muscles. So one more time, big inhale breath through the nose. And then on the exhale breath, navel to spine, low back pressing down, firming the lower section of the belly and kind of maintain that. Good, and then just relax, but not too much. So this next one, what you're gonna do is just lift the knees right up over the hips, shin bones parallel to the floor. So these are called toe taps. So it looks pretty easy, like, okay, big deal, what are we doing? You're just simply tapping the toes, but it's a lot more than that. So what you want to be thinking about is as the one leg drops away, that this doesn't happen with the pelvis. That's the natural tendency for the pelvis to rock forwards. So you're just in a very subtle, kind of moderate way contracting the abdominals in order to prevent that. So we're going to go inhale, breath, tap the toe. Exhale, bring that knee back up next to this one. Inhale, breath, tap the right toes down. Exhale, up. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, up. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, bring the knee up. Inhale, tap down. And then exhale, up. So you're really kind of cueing the muscles here with your mind to not let that back arch away. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, toes touch down. Exhale, back up. Inhale, tap toes down. And then exhale, up. Good. Now just bring the knees into the chest, kind of make a tight little ball, maybe a little rocking motion side to side there, which feels good on that low back, kind of stretches it out. And then this next one, it's called dead bug. I gotta take this, this is an ankle brace and it has been on too long, so I gotta take that off. All right, so knees right over the hips, again, shin bones parallel, and then the arms are gonna stretch straight up like that. So this is why we call it dead bug. This is what the roach looks like in the corner when it's died. All right, so what you're gonna do is as the left leg extends down, the right arm extends back. And then you bring it right back to start position, and same thing with the other limbs. So drop right leg down, left thumb drops back, and then bring it right back to start position. So once again, the natural tendency is for your back to kind of like arch away from the floor like that, pelvis rocking forwards. So your goal is with your mind to tell those abdominals, don't let that happen. Try to keep the abdominal muscles engaged, navel to spine, and the back pressing in to the mat. So starting in the dead bug position, we're going to go left leg, right arm out. So ready, go. Inhale, breath. Extend the leg down. You're not resting the leg down. You're just low to the floor. Right thumb touches behind you. And then on the exhale breath, draw the knee and the arm up. And that's where you really feel the abs contract there. Right leg and left arm. Inhale, reach. Exhale, up. Inhale, breath, left leg and right arm reaching over. And then exhale, up. Inhale, right leg, left arm back. And then exhale, up. Inhale, breath, left leg, right arm. Exhale, bring it back to start. Inhale, breath, right leg drops, left arm goes behind, thumb touches, and then exhale, back up. 1 more on each side. Ready, go. Left leg, right arm out. Inhale. And then exhale up. Inhale, breath. Right leg, left arm back. And then exhale up. Good. Now just set the feet down. Relax the arms kind of out to the sides. And then walk the feet out towards the very outer edges of the mat. And so this is just kind of a nice relaxing move that kind of stretches dynamically the muscles around the core. So all you're going to do is drop both knees over to one side and then come up through the middle, drop them to the other side, and then up. So don't worry about this one hip coming up off the floor. That's okay. In fact, if it does, you're probably going to feel a much better stretch. So bring the knees up. So inhale, drop to the side. And then on the exhale, bring them back up to center. Inhale, drop the knees to the right. And then exhale up. Inhale, knees drop left. And then exhale up. Inhale, knees drop right. And then exhale, breath up. Good. So walk the feet together just a little bit closer, not all the way, but a little bit closer and maybe even closer in towards the buttocks. So we're going to go into a bridge pose. Hands are going to be right here beside your hips, shoulders down, away from your ears. Draw that belly down and in. Feel that low back pressing firmly into the mat. Take a big inhale breath. Don't let that belly pooch out when you do. And then on the exhale breath, start to push the feet downwards into the mat. Peel your spine up off the floor nice and slow. And you want to just go into like a Pilates bridge. So not like your maximum arch in the back where the hips are way up there. Just imagine, if you will, a straight line from the knees down to the shoulders. Watch that the knees don't flare out. Try to keep them in line with the hips and shoulders. So from here, what we're going to do is alternate leg kickouts. What you want to be mindful of is when the leg unloads and extends out, there's a tendency to kind of drop and rotate like that. So let's try to keep the hips stable. Kick your right leg out so knees are kind of next to each other. And then exhale, toe, ball, heel down. Kick your left leg out straight, so just right to where the knees are even. And then exhale, toe, ball, heel down. Right leg kicks, inhale. Exhale, toe, ball, heel down. Inhale, kick left. Exhale, toe, ball, heel down. Inhale, kick right. Exhale, toe, ball, heel down, just articulating through that foot and ankle. And left leg out, inhale. Exhale, toe, ball, heel down. One more time each leg. Inhale, breath, kick. And then exhale, down. Inhale, breath, kick out. And then exhale, breath, toe, ball, heel down. Good, and then just slowly, slowly lower the back all the way down to the floor. Bring the knees in one at a time, and then just again, a little bit of a rocking motion side to side there, back and forth, just giving that low back a little bit of a massage. All right, so next we're gonna do, it's a pretty classic Pilates exercise. They're called single leg circles. And it, again, kind of looks like one of those benign movements, like big deal, what is that? That's not really working anything. But when you do it and you're trying to maintain stability in the hips, in the core, in the back, you'll find that it's pretty challenging because this leg movement alone tends to want to, kind of move the hips all around. So you do your best to just imagine super glue on your back side and no movement in the hips, in the pelvis, in the core. So right away, draw that belly down and in, kind of flatten the back into the mat. And we're going to circle the leg, maybe about the size of a steering wheel or a big steering wheel like a city bus. So we're going to go inhale, exhale, around 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Circle the leg, 3. And circle around 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Inhale, exhale, 6. Circle the leg, 7. Circle around 8. 2 more times this way, and now 10 going the other direction. So out, down, across, up, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Circle the leg, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Circle the leg, 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. One more time, 10. Hold your leg up there. And then cross the ankle over, push the knee away, just to kind of open up here through the hips and in the pelvis. Nice little stretch there. And then we're going to just lift that left foot up, reach through, interlace behind, draw the legs in. A nice figure 4 stretch for your piriformis and glutes on the right. And just breathe. Nice long inhale breath. And exhale it out. Good. Now just step the right foot down and extend the left leg up. So same deal, 10 circles one way, and then 10 the other way, all the while trying to maintain stability in the hips, in the pelvis, in the core, using those abdominal muscles to maintain that stillness. So ready? Here we go. It's inhale, exhale around 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Circle the leg 3. Circle around 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Circle the leg 6. Inhale, exhale 7. One more this direction. And now go the other way. So we go out, down, across, up 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Circle the leg 4. Circle around 5. Inhale, exhale 6. And around 7. Around 8. Around 9. One more time. 10. Good, and then just flex the foot and push that knee away using your left hand so we get this nice kind of opening up sensation there on the left side in that hip. And then from there, pick up the right foot, reach through if you're able to, interlace behind, and then just draw the legs in, stretching your left glutes and piriformis muscles specifically. And just breathe. Nice long inhale, and then exhale it out. Good, and then just set both feet back down onto the mat, hip width apart, hands on the mat right beside your hips. So these are called heel slides. So basically you're just gonna stretch the leg out straight and then just slide it back in and then stretch the other one out straight, and wanting to avoid this action right here, which is kind of the natural default if you're not thinking about it. So you want to always be mindful of where the body sort of subconsciously wants to go. It will always choose that pathway of least resistance. Try to draw the belly back down and in, and then just slide the foot in. So this, of course, works better with socks on a slippery carpet, but we'll just do what we can on a yoga mat if that's where you are with bare feet. All right, so first of all, inhale breath, exhale breath, kind of knit the rib cage together, draw that belly down and in, kind of flatten that back firmly into the floor. And let's start with the right leg. So extend the leg out, inhale, and then exhale, drag the foot back in. Inhale, slide your left foot out. Exhale, drag the foot back in. Inhale, so notice as the leg goes out, becomes a little bit harder to sort of maintain that alignment there in your pelvis. Inhale, breath, slide that left leg out. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, breath, right leg. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, left leg out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, right leg. Exhale in. Inhale, left leg. Exhale in. One more time each leg. Inhale right. Exhale, slide it back in. Inhale, left leg goes out. And then exhale, bring the foot back in. All right, so next, the knee is going to literally drop out to the side. So inner thigh facing the ceiling. So obviously when this leg drops out, here's the tendency just to kind of roll with it, right? Just kind of, let's just go over onto our side. But we don't want to do that. You want to let the leg drop out, but everything over here kind of stays in that exact same spot. And then when you bring the knee back up, it's an exhale strong. Draw that navel in towards the spine, back pressing down. So that's all we do is just knee out to the side and then back up. Inhale, drop side, and then back up. So we'll just alternate sides, starting with the right. So feet about hip distance apart, pretty close to the buttocks here. Here we go, right leg, inhale, breath, drop it out. So it may not go all the way to the floor, obviously. It may just, drop out 20 degrees or something. So inhale, open, and then exhale up. Inhale, breath, left leg drops out. So if you start to notice you're rolling, that's where you want to stop a little bit before that point. And then exhale, knee back to center. Inhale, right leg out. Exhale, knee back to center. Inhale, left leg drops out. Exhale, back to center, firming that core. Inhale, breath, right leg out. Exhale, back up. Inhale, breath, left leg drops out. And then exhale up. Inhale, right leg out. Exhale, breath up. Inhale, left leg drops. Exhale, back up. One more time each side. Inhale, right. Exhale, up. Inhale, left. And then exhale, up. Good. And then just bring both knees in one at a time. And you can just kind of rock and roll back and forth like that, sort of independently. Bringing those knees in, rocking left to right, massaging that low back into the mat. All right, so from here, grab underneath, interlace the fingers together there, tuck your chin, and as you push the legs that way, you're going to feel a stretch across the upper back. So just kind of rock and roll a little bit here from front to back, keeping that spine nice and round. Should feel good. And then you're going to roll yourself all the way up to a sit position here. And then we're going to come into tabletop and finish. We are almost done. So tabletop, you're on your hands and knees. Hands right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. So we're just going to do a little cat-cow. This is a classic kind of yoga stretch here. So simply letting your belly drop down gently, lifting the head up just to gaze forwards and pulling your shoulders back away from your ears. So inhale breath here. And then on the exhale breath, rounding your spine. So pulling that navel in, tucking your chin, tailbone pointing down, chin to the chest. Do it again. Inhale breath, let that belly drop, head up. And then exhale breath, round. Inhale breath, belly drops, head up. And then exhale breath, round. Spread the shoulders apart, chin to the chest. Good. Now just return to a flat back neutral position. This is bird dog. So you're going to stretch the right leg back. So for starters, just simply park your foot right there. Lift that left arm up. When you feel ready, lift the leg up to what feels like parallel. Not so high that you arch the back, but just steady hold this inhale. Exhale breath, bring that hand and knee down and switch. Left leg goes back, right arm out, and then lift the leg up, inhale breath. And then exhale breath, hand and knee down. Inhale breath, go right leg, left arm out. Exhale, this time it's elbow to knee underneath. You're gonna squeeze your abdominals, tuck your chin, reach back out, inhale breath. Exhale down. Left leg and right arm goes out, inhale breath. Exhale breath, elbow to knee underneath, tuck your chin to the chest, squeeze your abdominals in. Inhale breath, reach out. Exhale, hand and knee down. Inhale breath, one more each side, right leg, left arm out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, hand and knee down. Last time this side, left leg, right arm goes out, inhale. Exhale, breath, elbow to knee, squeeze your abs, tuck your chin, round the spine. Inhale, reach back out. Exhale, hand and knee comes down, round the back, and then push the sit bones back, slide your hands out to the top of the mat. Nice stretch here, extended child's pose. Good, and then just walk the hands in. So, although it's not obviously a complete total workout, it is a starting place, and I just want to remind you, not only my niece, but anybody else that might be watching this and doing this, if you do indeed have that diastasis recti, to not do planks, not yet anyways, or any sort of exercise that requires a lot of kind of pooching out and pushing out of the abdominals, because that can just stress them out and just continues sort of that tearing process, and you don't want to do that. You're trying to heal them gently. So these kind of exercises have been shown to be the most effective and the best in the beginning stages of healing this. And eventually that separation hopefully will